Hi, welcome to Divinely Guided Tarot. Please like, share, and subscribe. This is a divine masculine, divine feminine reading. It's a twin flame reading, okay? Haven't touched into this for a while, but I've had a calling to do this reading for you guys. Okay, so let me start with, I would like to know the energy, okay? So divine masculine will be on this side, divine feminine will be on that side. What is the current energy for divine masculine, please? What is the current energy for divine masculine, please? This is a general reading, guys, so take it what resonates. And I do private readings. All the information is down below in the description box. So commitment. 36 commitment. So maybe they're ending something because it is a 9. And it is a commitment, so we will clarify that because that's very interesting. What is the current energy for divine feminine? What is the current energy for divine feminine? What is the current energy for divine femme, please? What is the current energy? Okay, so movement. Okay, so perhaps maybe you guys are moving. Some divine femmes could be moving out of a different location, new home, new job, out of their emotion. Let's see here. Maybe where they've had some kind of struggles. It's ending a cycle as well. Moving to something better, I feel. But let's take a look and see what this commitment is, because I'm curious. It is a 9, and it could be that they're completing some kind of cycle as well, okay? For divine masculine, please clarify card 36, commitment. Is this a new commitment, or is this an old commitment going out? What does this mean for divine masculine's current energy? Maybe it's a spiritual connection that he's having with divine feminine. Okay, oh my goodness, look at that. Couldn't ask for better cards, guys. The Knight of Wands, this is a passion, being driven by some kind of passion, going through some kind of stormy weather to get to this commitment. And that commitment is when they told you, I will be back for you. I will return for you. So they're getting close to coming back. I definitely feel it. I mean, I couldn't have asked for 2 better cards for you guys. This is a commitment that your divine masculine made to you, as far as if they told you, hey, I will come back, I will return for you. So this is something that's coming too, and that's the energy that they're at, where they want to comply with this commitment that they made to you, with passion. And just really, I do feel this is, that soulmate card. There's such an intense feeling, and I sort of got like, with this card too, it's like a spiritual connection that they've been holding on to. So you're not the only one that's been holding on to it as well. Okay, so they have too. So that's beautiful. What beautiful energy to start this reading. And like I said, I really haven't had a pull to do one of these readings, but I just woke up a couple days ago and it's like I felt like doing it. So I've been thinking about it. So here it is. So let's see. What does this movement card mean? Card 28 for Divine Femme. What does that mean? Where is she moving to? What kind of movement is taking place? Some kind of truth and clarity. Maybe having clarity within yourself. Having made a change. For some of you, it's something that you've been working on. Maybe having clarity. Having some kind of truth. It could be work that you're moving. Because 8 of Pentacles is definitely work related. So it could be that you're moving locations of employment. And if it does not mean that for you, it could be just having clarity within yourself, really working on you to be having truth and victory, and leaving something that's cloudy, as far as not having a good foundation for yourself, okay? So that's not bad as well. You're ending some difficult cycle. Maybe you're having some kind of ending to a difficult financial situation too, okay, for some of you. I would like to know, okay, what needs to be released? What does Divine Masculine need to release in order to go forward in this journey? What do they need to release to go forward in this journey? What does Divine Masculine need to release? What do they need to surrender to, release, in order to come forward in this twin flame journey, please, is what I'm asking, Spirit. What does Divine Masculine need to let go of? Let go of, okay. So surrender to wisdom of the body. So this is intuition, having that intuition, really following that that drive, whatever kind of messages come in for them, knowing that they're true. For some time, perhaps maybe they were hardened to this kind of relationship, not really knowing twin flames. So maybe they know what twin flames are now. I feel like they've had a spiritual change, because that definitely I feel spirituality with this commitment card, where maybe they're having a spiritual change, and this is maybe the last little push that they need to surrender to knowing their body. The card says, listen to your body. Your body's message is about a person or situation. If you feel physically drained or uncomfortable, be cautious. If you are energized and happy, move forward. So definitely releasing a karmic, it sounds like, to move forward to someone that makes them positive. So like I said, this could be the last little push to release perhaps a karmic partner or a karmic situation, if they're in a karmic situation. Okay. And then, so I would like to know, same question for Divine Fem. What does Divine Fem need to surrender to or release in order to move forward in this journey? What does Divine Fem need to release or surrender to move forward in this journey? Surrender to fear. So you guys could be locked into fear. That's the ego. We're talking about ego. Maybe trying to control results, or maybe someone holding you back, or something having to do with materialistic values. So you really need to surrender to that and release it to move forward. The card says, let go of the fearful stories you are telling yourself. Stay in the moment. Focus on the situations and celebrate every baby step forward. So you're trying to break free of something hard, having some kind of truth for yourself, and just really stay out of that fear-based kind of where you think the worst thought in your head. Okay. And definitely, you guys, we're all masculine, feminine energies. So even though you're the femme, as far as a female, you could be more masculine than your divine masculine. So, you could be more feminine than your divine masculine, and your divine masculine could be more feminine than you. So you can switch roles, okay? But definitely, you need to let go of some kind of, for divine feminine, they need to let go of some kind of fear, ego-based fear, okay? Because that's holding them back from moving forward in this journey. Okay, so let's see here. How does Divine Masculine feel? How does Divine Masculine feel for Divine Femme at this present moment? What are their feelings? Okay, so wanting to work together, wanting to rebuild, wanting to reunite. Three of Pentacles is about building a foundation, really moving forward, coming back together to work with somebody. Reunion, definitely starting a new love, a new partnership with Divine Femme. How do they feel about them emotionally and in the heart area? How do they feel about them? Five of Wands and the Five of Wands and the Five of Pentacles. So feeling at a loss, missing, really contemplated on the inside as far as wrestling with with themselves. I feel like this Five of Wands is like, I shouldn't have let them go. I should have held on to them. They're having some kind of regret, some kind of loss as far as not being with you, being left out in the cold. Maybe they're thinking they left you out in the cold, and it's something that they're battling with on the inside. But Five is change. Five is definitely not a bad thing. It's change. And I do feel like they are changing. but they're definitely wanting to come back and come back together with Divine Fem. Definitely regrouping, working together, building a strong foundation. The Empress is at that top of the deck, so maybe they want to make you their wife. Okay, maybe they want to make you their wife. There you go. Sort of tongue-tied today, I don't know. Sorry about that, guys. So I want to know, how does Divine Femme feel about Divine Masculine at this present time? Okay, so like a new beginning, passionate, wanting that start. Like, they definitely want to rebuild and have that fresh start. Having, oh, look at that, having the return, and really having emotion and love in their life. That's how they feel. They still hold on to love for Divine Masculine. Really wanting to get to a happier place, a happier time, something strong with love, emotion, perhaps a heightened intuition about them, about this connection, and definitely passion and just a new start. I feel like they want communication as well. This is what they Divine Femme is like, give me some communication, give me some love, and really come back to me and start over and be happy. Okay, so that's what I'm hearing for you guys. Almost like sort of mirroring each other in a sense, but I feel that the one that's really tongue-tied and twisted about however they place you in this journey is Divine Masculine, is really in their head and feeling a sense of loss and regret and really battling with themselves, wishing they could turn the clock back, and not really let you slip through their fingers, because I feel like that's what they're feeling like. Okay, and really they need to open up to spirituality, and then Divine Femme needs to let go of a little fear. Okay, so let's see, my next question is what changes has Divine Masculine gone through in this journey? What changes has Divine Masculine gone through in this twin flame journey, please? What changes, if any? What changes, please? Three of Wands and some kind of spiritual rebirth with the Judgment. So Three of Wands is really where they're feeling more balanced, mind, body, spirit. Definitely taking that move towards some kind of spirituality, balancing out their energy. Could be really focused on you know, seeing the dark and the light, and really balance out, like good and evil, balancing out within themselves. Okay, really expanding for the future. So perhaps they were stuck in a place where they weren't really moving, and they couldn't visualize themselves moving forward. But I feel like there's some kind of rebirth with the Judgment. There's definitely something that they've surrendered to. There's something that they have released. As far as things like dark, dark things, perhaps that karmic partner, perhaps any kind of bad, dark karmic cycle that they were in. I feel that they couldn't expand, they couldn't see that vision, and I feel like now they're balanced and they can see ahead now. They're planning, they're planning. So that's something that they've changed, because perhaps maybe they were stuck in their head too long, not following the intuition that their body is telling them to go, and spirit, the way spirit wants them to go. But I feel that that's somehow like a spiritual awakening, really becoming empowered and really walking away from some kind of turmoil in their life. Okay, having some kind of clarity, definitely. And so same question for Divine Femme, please. What are the major changes that have happened for Divine Femme in this twin flame journey? What are the major changes? So Three of Pentacles, the Karma, the Moon, which is Karma in this deck, and Justice, and then the same thing, Judgment, right here. So you've done some kind of work on yourself. I definitely got that with the the Eight of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords, where you've done some kind of work on yourself as far as releasing something negative. Maybe for some of them, they've released the karmic partner right here with the Justice card. For some Divine Femmes, I feel like they've released some kind of karmic they've reached some kind of karmic lesson with that very first card, this one right here, where there's movement. Some of you are getting out of a karmic cycle, okay? It's something that you've learned from, something that you're releasing yourself from, and you're starting to pick up the pieces and work and build your foundation, like a strong foundation within yourself. So really changing yourself, I feel, okay? So very interesting. And for some of you, you might have released some kind of karmic partner as well, okay? You have to take what resonates for you guys. But definitely open up to spirituality as well, and really working your magic. Like, I feel like you're working your magic, okay? And rebuilding yourself to create some kind of balance. Definitely very nice. Really trying to stay out of your head and trying to stop focusing on the worst things and creating fear, which is definitely that surrender. That's what you need to do. Maybe that's what you need to work on in order to get that new beginning that's coming in for you, okay? Okay, so I would like to know, let's see, what further changes need to be made for Divine Masculine? What further changes need to be made in order to come together? Clarify the Hierophant, please. Hierophant in reverse. So perhaps maybe going through that divorce for some of them, releasing a marriage or a commitment. This is the Hierophant, but it's in reverse. So they need to release perhaps a karmic partner, a marriage, something like this, a karmic cycle, in order to have that new beginning, because that's where it's holding them back, that one step of getting that divorce, perhaps, okay? In order for them to have a beginning, definitely. So there's like, I feel like they're on the verge of that. Are they going to be getting divorced soon with that 5? Yeah, look at that, soon. The world ending some cycle, definitely. Something that they perhaps getting a wish fulfilled, maybe being released by the karmic partner so that they can move forward. Because I do sense that perhaps maybe for some of them they've been held back by that karmic partner. But I feel like this is a wish fulfillment as far as the Star card, really getting that wish to be free and move forward. So that's probably the last step. And the Moon is at the bottom with the two of Cups, which is a change. There's a change here, allowing for this to come in, okay? So definitely that wheel is moving, that world, that destiny card is moving and shifting. So could be shifting very slowly for you, but it is some kind of motion, and really releasing that marriage or whatever commitment they're in, okay? That holds them back from Divine Fem. So I would like to ask the same question for Divine Fem. What further changes need to be made to come together in the future? What changes does Divine Fem need to make to come back together in the future? What other changes? Walking away from what? That's the 8 of Cups. What does that mean? 8 of Cups, please. 8 of Cups and the Star, releasing perhaps maybe some materialistic thinking, perhaps maybe thinking that this is not going to come to, having doubt. I'm hearing having doubt, having fear that this relationship is not going to come together. So you need to step out of that thinking where you're putting negativity into the return of your Divine Masculine, really questioning why haven't they come to give me this offer that I so seek, okay? So you need to walk away from those kind of feelings and have the knowing, actually have the knowing and the intuition that this is going to happen for you, because it is a divine union. It's like it's there spiritually already. You should have those kind of feelings, especially with the Star. It's saying you're connected, okay? So letting go of fear-based thinking. You're thinking the worst, I feel, okay? So it's holding you back a little bit, okay? So let's see here. Let's see. What is the major obstacle holding Divine Masculine What is the major obstacle that Divine Masculine still faces? Okay. The Nine of Cups and the Ace of Cups. So really ending that cycle to get the wish fulfillment as far as having a new beginning with Divine Fem and starting fresh. See this is a Death card. So really the obstacle is really ending that. This is the obstacle right here, this commitment with the Hierophant. This is the last thing that's really holding them back. So I definitely feel that is the only thing that holds them back from Divine Femme, is that commitment. But I do feel like I get the sense where they're just being released from that. Finally, I feel like they're going to be released, okay? So definitely, let's see here. Nine of Cups is that wish fulfillment, really wishing to be able to have an abundance of love and a fresh start, okay? So, yeah, crazy. I love that. Not too bad, guys. Let's see here. I would like to know the same question for Divine Feminine. What is the major obstacle that Divine Feminine still faces? What is the major obstacle that Divine Feminine still faces? Four of Swords, really having peace, really, let's see here, choosing some kind of clarity. Two of Swords, it's like you're not at peace with yourself. You need to have some kind of balance and some kind of knowing. You're really being restricted by the way you think. These are Three Swords. These are all mental. This is where you're thinking, you're overthinking something to where you bring yourself to where you have some kind of anxiety or worry, or you know, it's definitely that fear. You guys are being held back by fear. So this is a major obstacle for you, because if you keep thinking like this, it somehow pushes the return of your Divine Masculine back, because they start feeling this kind of wobble, this kind of feeling that you have in your head. Because you are one soul, they feel what you feel, if that makes sense. So if you're feeling this in your head, kind of not being at peace and not having clarity in your head, then they as well get cloudy. They as well will get cloudy, okay? So this is a major obstacle for you. You got to release it and really follow your intuition. This is your divine union, and know that it will come together when it's divine timing. It's like not happening fast enough, I hear. For you feel like it's not happening fast. But you know, it is. I do see motion. I do see some kind of movement coming towards you. So perhaps maybe you're twisted as far as when there's going to be communication. For some of you that don't have communication, maybe you're worrying about it too much, okay? So I would like to know, let's see here. What does Divine Masculine need to be aware of that they are not aware of about Divine Femme? What do they need to be aware of Divine Feminine that they don't know, that they're not aware of, please? What does Divine Masculine need to be aware of? Okay, so the Eight of Pentacles, the Strength card, and the Two of Wands. So this is telling me they need some kind of strength as far as knowing that this relationship can still be accepted by Divine Feminine. As far as with the Two of Wands, this is like being able to come back together. So like I feel that they're wanting to know that their soulmate is still waiting for them, and there's still a strong connection there, something that they can still rebuild and have some kind of balance and start really growing, okay? So this is what they need to know, that the Divine Femme is still waiting for them. They still have that passion for them, and that kind of desire to come together and build a legacy together. Okay, so yeah, definitely. I feel like that's what Divine Masculine needs to be aware of, that you know, Divine Femme still holds that kind of love for them, and is still waiting. I feel like that's what they're saying. Okay, so I don't know, that's pretty clear. This reading it's been pretty clear. So I want to know for Divine Fem, what does Divine Fem need to be aware of about Divine Masculine that they are not aware of? What do they need to be aware of about DM that they are not aware of? Okay, so the stagnant situation as far as commitment, it's about over. Okay, so you not hearing about this commitment that they want, which is funny because the very first card was commitment. So it's like they want you to know whatever the stagnant energy has been as far as coming together and really tying the knot with you, it's ending. It's Ten of Swords. It's like just about ending. Okay, there is going to be some kind of communication that comes in for you, and then this is all divine timing. Definitely divine timing, because like I said, it's a spiritual union that you're in with your twin flame. It's something that and it's funny because that's a 10 too. It's completing a cycle, so they want you to know that. But it's going to happen not when you think it's the right time. It's when spirit thinks it's the right time, and you guys have released any kind of ego, fears, anything that just holds you back, whether it's karmic cycle, karmic partner, bad way of thinking, anything like that. Okay, it's like the only time you're going to come back together is this divine timing right here. And I do feel like it's getting closer for you. That's what they're trying to tell you for this set of twins that I'm reaching. Okay, so let's see here. I want to know, let's see, is there a reconciliation coming in the near future for these twins that I'm reaching? Is there a reconciliation coming for these twins that I'm reaching, please? I definitely feel like it's going to happen because, my gosh, the Six of Cups came out early on. It came out on your side and their side, or their side and your side, whichever side you're on. But the Six of Cups came out twice, okay? And then the Three of Pentacles came out. Funny, you guys are mirroring. Three of Pentacles is on this side and Three of Pentacles is on this side. So I do feel like something is coming together for you guys. And so my question is will you come together for a reconciliation soon? And yes, this is a 10. You're ending some kind of cycle. The sun is definitely giving that positivity that yes, it's going to happen. 919 is one of those spiritual kind of soulmate kind of numbers. So I definitely feel like that is going to happen for you. Very, very, very touching. And then the Four of Swords, where you're at complete peace. Okay, you're at complete peace because you're back together with your twin flame. Okay, very beautiful, guys. Oh my goodness, I love it. Clarify the Four of Swords, please. This could be where you're meditating, you're resting. Maybe they're trying to tell you to visualize this, and really, I do feel like there's a surrender coming. With the Seven of Swords, there's something that's coming as far as being able to reconcile, really being able to express feelings to each other, really just cutting out the BS and just telling the truth and surrendering. And I definitely see that surrender with the Judgment. You both got Judgment as well. So very much marrying each other almost to the T, almost. Just a couple little differences, but I do feel like this is telling you have something positive returning for you, and that's your DM or your DF, okay, Divine Fem or Divine Masculine. So there you go, guys. Thank you so much for your time. I hope you like this. Please like, share, and subscribe, and leave me your comments. I love your comments. Have a great night. Thank you.